Oh, that's the 30 second.
On northcoastunderground.com and Facebook Live. Welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisi and Kev, the show that reflects on life's lessons, whether good, bad, or ugly. Each week, we talk about ourselves, each other, and even you if you let us. Why? Because nothing's off limits when we use our lessons to help others. So tune in to our show on Facebook Live and northcoastunderground.com and share with us what dawned on you today. It just may save someone some time, or at least make them smile.
Hey, welcome to O Comes the Dawn with Lisa, Kevin, JB, the show that talks about life's lessons, as hectic as they may be. See how I rhyme, y'all? Anyway, so each week we talk. Yeah. Each week we talk about ourselves, each other, and you if you let us. Why? Because nothing is off limits when we use life lessons to help each other. So tune in each and every week from 7 to 9 p.m. as we discuss what dawned on us today. What does that mean? So those of you who are just joining, or those of you who are fairly new still, what that means is, what has life taught you? Sometimes we're learning hacks, sometimes we're learning life lessons, and sometimes we're just learning just God gives us epiphanies, something that we just woke up and it was revealed to us. So whether it is good, bad, or ugly, we share it with each other in hopes that we can help each other. So we ask ourselves that question. And if you are tuning in on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, first of all, like and subscribe, and also please share. But also, tell us in the comment section what dawned on you today. And we're going to start with ourselves. So I'm going to start. I'm going to start today because I don't usually start.
Okay. Yeah, you don't. No, don't.
I never start. So I'm going to start today. So what dawned on me today is that I'm sleepy all the freaking time. And then I'm not going to catch up anytime soon. So I'm just trying to figure out how to I mean, we're talking about balance today, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more later in the show. But one of the things that dawned on me is that I'm having to find balance with working a full-time job. And as an adult, I've been an adult for a long time now, and I thought you think, at a certain age you're supposed to like already have it, like I got this down pat, it's just not. And that's the crazy part. Like for kids, I'm sure I remember thinking that I was going to get to a place and it was going to make sense. And then like to get to an adult, you be like, wait, it still don't make sense. I still don't understand. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out everything from finances to relationships to myself. Like it's so many things that I'm still trying to understand about myself. So maybe that's really what dawned on me. Like as an adult, you start to recognize that you are constantly going to evolve, and there's never going to be a place where you completely understand. Like where it's all going to be revealed and now you done won the game. Like I was literally up this morning thinking about the fact that like I don't like games I can't win. I don't like games that I can't, and what I mean by that is I don't like games that I have to start over and over and over. So and that's how sometimes that's how I feel about life. Like sometimes I feel like certain situations I just keep starting over when I wanted to progress and get to the next level. But like Super Mario Brothers, I stuck at Super Mario Brothers. Could not, for whatever reason, as intelligent as I am, as whatever I'm supposed to be, I thought that I should be good at Super Mario Brothers. And that was one of the games. Like I did good in fighting games. I did good in, other like trivia. I'm the girl, you know what I mean? Like word games and all kinds of stuff. But when it came to Super Mario Brothers, I was like, duh, 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 duh. I was always dying. And so I stopped playing. Like, but life doesn't allow you to stop playing. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how many times you gotta keep going. And it's just so many situations in life where I'm trying to stop playing Mario Brothers. You know, like that. That's how I feel. But yeah, so that's what Don.
Now, since you came to that epiphany, do you go back to your parents and apologize because they was trying to figure it out too on the fly?
No, because one thing I can always say, listen, one thing I can always say is that no, I don't, because I can actually say that as a kid, I paid attention. I was around the adults so much that I recognized they was, a human a long time ago, and it was like, they're doing either. But I will say this. The epiphany that I was one of them who didn't figure it out until later. Like I think as a kid, you do
You cover your mic?
Me?
Yeah, there you go. That sounds a little bit better.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I think as a kid, I thought they were stupid, which I think kids do. I think kids see a lot of stuff that adults do, and they're like, why don't they just do it like this? And then when you become an adult and you're in the situation, you're like, oh, so that's the epiphany I had. I always knew they was human and they weren't,
That's when you realize, oh, that's the do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah. I see why they said that, because they made some mistakes and they was like,
we had to figure it out on the fly.
Let me just tell you,
pump your bricks.
Yeah, but I also was not. I mean, of course, we all have our certain things, but I was not. I don't feel like in a lot of areas that I was one of those kids that was like, I gotta try it, I gotta do it, I gotta, you know what I mean? Not in a lot of areas, of course, some, but I
was one of those too. I was, I wasn't to keep it up with the Joneses all the time. Like
No.
We all,
The one area, my kid, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bring the mic close.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the mic. Okay, so that's better.
Can you hear this?
I think it was your mic on your headphones, but yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. So the one thing that I was curious about was sex, because every time I looked around, they was talking about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I was like, it's got to be amazing.
Said the salt and pepper. Let's talk about sex.
Yeah. And so it's so funny because like now, so many people, especially because my son has been in his little relationship for 2 years now. Whispering because he's in the other room. But because he's been in this relationship for 2 years, every time somebody talks to him, they're giving him the don't have sex talk.
Snap.
And so I'm at a place where I'm wanting people to shut up, because I'm like, the more you tell him not to.
Why would you even give him
the more you tell him not to is the more he's thinking about it.
You're already thinking about it.
Oh, exactly. But what I'm saying is the intrigue is more. It's not less. The more you talk, I want you to think it's like Beats. You know what I'm saying? Tell me it's amazing, and then don't talk about it. Just let it be a surprise, because at the end of the day, Beats is disgusting, and no one really talks about them. But parents always wanted you to have it, right? So if you want somebody to not try it, you don't tell them don't.
That's not a good analogy. He's thinking beat, all right. So
shut up, nasty.
Beats is definitely running across his mind.
No, Meats is running across.
Beats.
But yeah, I get it. But the crazy thing for me, it was different for me at that age. At his age, I had an older brother, and we had already discovered Pop Stash. So by 7, 8 years old, I'm watching it on TV. So
Now,
I was already overly stimulated. So,
but that's what I'm saying. So
gusto.
it's not something that they don't already know.
yeah.
So the more you talk to them about it,
their exposure to it.
yeah, the exposure, especially the now the exposure, they can get it from anywhere. So So when I was younger and they would just talk about it, I'm like, what? Yeah, like shut up. First of all, we didn't want to hear it all the time, and the more you talk about it, it's just making it. It's curiosity. You're piquing my curiosity even more. You're not stopping it. You're not convincing me that it's a bad thing, because if it was so bad, everybody wouldn't be doing it.
You would swear me. On top of the fact, I know what's her name got a bunch of kids. So how good is it?
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like all these people. If it was so bad, people wouldn't be doing it. And so it's like, shut up, because people are just by nature, the things that you tell them not to do, most people are going to be curious about. Even if they don't do it, they're going to be curious about it the more you talk about it. That's how I feel about hacks and little like trends on TikTok and stuff like that. The more you see it, the more you like, oh, maybe I'll try it. You know what I mean?
Doesn't work out for you. Everything's not for everybody.
Everything's not for everybody.
Everything's not for everybody.
Everything's not. But yeah. So yeah, I recognize my parents were human at a very early age, because certain things I was like, I wouldn't do that. You recognize that wasn't the best decision. And then you get older, you be like, oh, it was more complicated. It was more complicated, yeah.
When you learn at an early age certain things, yeah. When you learn at an early age, one of these tapes, your dad is on it. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Life becomes a little different for you at an early age. Like, what the? Oh, okay. We can film it?
No, we can film it.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm next level. We already can do the act, but we can film it.
So what's the name of your tape called, Kevin? I think he's trying to let us know something, JB.
I don't have no tape. I was a married man. It was called The Humble Guy.
The humble man.
Humble.
That's good.
He was humble. He don't have to lay hands on you.
If you're new to the channel, maybe you don't really know Kevin, so we're gonna leave it at that. He's a humble guy. Wouldn't do anything like that. He was married for 57 years and married and faithful and never thought about anybody else.
Wow.
Shut your face. I mean, if we're going to feed the lie, I want to go for the gusto. Go for the gusto.
I wouldn't say I was David Allen Greer or nothing like that,
Not David Allen Greer. You're talking about from
lay some hands on him.
From Martin.
Why don't you get on your knees so we can pray? Pray.
What was his name?
I can't even.
What was his name?
It was Pam's cousin, but I can't even.
Yeah, it was Pam's cousin. I don't even remember. But yeah.
But I get it. You just don't want him to hear too much to where now he wants to do his own investigation, and hopefully she has a group of friends around her that's not too
loose,
active or whatnot. Yeah.
Loose.
So, I mean, I didn't, I would say active.
Loose.
You're a lady. I'm a father with 2 girls, so I don't want to use that term.
This ain't derogatory.
Whores.
Charlatans.
Yes.
Jezebels.
Exactly.
Yes. Maybe would not do you, man.
Hoes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what down to me. Who's next?
Doesn't matter. You want to go, JB?
Yeah. I'll go. Yeah. This has been a relaxing weekend, real chill, watched a lot of soccer. Uh,
Wasn't he just complaining last week?
About what?
about what?
This is limbo. No more basketball.
Yeah,
And
I
I said soccer World Cup is starting, and we about to have the draft here. And I think the draft is tonight or tomorrow.
it's tonight. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we got the draft. Summer League about to come, but World Cup. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You enjoying soccer or
No,
football?
World
Football.
Cup.
Football.
It's football.
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 But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get too engulfed in this World Cup. I mean, I always dabbled. She gave us a slip.
Yeah.
Dabbled in it, but it's real. It's intense, man. It's like with the stadiums, like they playing in like the biggest stadiums, like they was in Seattle, and that stadium is real good for the sound. It's real loud.
Cars, yeah, acoustics.
Yeah, so because it got that weird shape to it or whatnot, but man, it's like the games is super exciting. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just that's been my epiphany this week. My lighting.
You don't be in your living room talking about ole, ole, ole.
No, I ain't got that yet. But I do. I got a scarf down. I got
part of a kit. It's part of a kit.
Yeah, and I got my first soccer jersey.
A kit.
So,
you got a kit.
I got my starter kit. So I am getting welcomed into football.
So who do you remember watch? Because I've been hearing there's been some good games. I guess the surprise team is like the
Congo.
Is it Congo? It's somebody that's been tying and they've been up for like being able to go to the next round. It's been some years since they've been able to. But I haven't even watched the U.S. I know the U.S. played the other day, and I guess they did make it to the second round. They won their 2 games. I guess they pool play or whatever it is.
Yeah, they're playing really, 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 really good.
Good evening, Miss Westry. Mrs. Westry.
Yeah, they're doing great. And the African teams, the teams from the continent of Africa, they played well. A lot of first timers, a lot of first goals, first points.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff like that. But you got the usual suspects. Messi, he out here balling out. He breaking records.
Yeah, he just broke a record for the most goals in the World Cup history. But he's he's an elder statesman too. He's like the LeBron of it. I guess he's in his 40s, so he's been stuck around for a little bit.
He GOAT status.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, I think he had a hat trick today, or 2 or 3 goals today.
Yeah,
they was trying to brush him up under the bus because they held them scoreless last game, and they one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Bessie, he balling out of control for France.
Yeah. So they're supposed to be the favorites, France or Sweden. Them or Sweden, something like that. One of them two, if I remember correctly. But it probably done changed by now. So
yeah. So it's they're about to start getting in the single. I think single elimination is starting to come up next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just I got something that I can be engulfed in, and like you said, the U.S. is doing good. So pretty soon the country about to catch on, and if they already haven't, and start going soccer crazy. Starting to see more American flags getting flown outside of people's houses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's been my.
Yeah. The U.S. play next. It looked like they played Thursday against Turkey.
Turkey. They changed Turkey.
That's probably how they always spelled their name, but we probably
butchered it.
Put our twist on it and just spelled it like the gobble gobble.
The bird.
But yeah, we just played this past Friday. I guess we played Australia and beat them 2-0, 2-0. So,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna have to check out some World Cup games. Well, I guess this high level soccer I'm a fan of, but for the most part, sleeping, snoozing.
yeah, it's intense. People be getting jacked up, man, kicked in the head.
Yeah. I
Crowd
heard
be
it.
going crazy.
Yeah.
It's intense, man. I like it a lot, and I'm glad that I got engulfed in it because it's giving me something to watch. I don't know. If not, I don't know what I'll be on, but
I mean, it's June. It's that, like you said, it's that low. So you don't watch baseball at all?
I do. I mean, but I don't really get into baseball until September. You know what I mean? When it's starting to come to the playoff time, and
She left. She said she's not gonna get on camera till you get on camera. So I don't. What we doing? You getting on camera, Mrs. Westry, or what? That's Texas. I think she was cooking, honestly. So
well, her kids was cooking. I think that's why she might have had to dash off the way she did.
just be lucky you don't see no smoke and flames. That's what you should be worried about. But what? Seriously?
No, I ain't for real. Her kids was cooking. When she say hamburger, help her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
No joshing. I ain't honest engine.
she always does that. See, and I'm fasting. That's what dawned on me right now. I've been fasting for the past 2 days, but it's so hard. It's not hard to stay disciplined, but little things. Like, I had a friend come over today earlier and forced me to take a gummy. I have not. Other than that, I have not had a meal. But for real, it's outside of that. But that's why I had to fast, because my sugar cravings have been crazy at night. So I need to fast and take some herbs and clean my system out. But that's what dawned on me, how hard it is to be disciplined for that.
Yep.
It's actually I was doing fine till he came by, but I've been having a smoothie with my sea moss in and been drinking a lot of water. Now, one thing I will say, I might have to jump off the bathroom because fluids do. Yeah, because I haven't eaten nothing solid since Sunday night, basically.
You ain't got nothing in you. I don't know what you got to use the bathroom for. It's nothing in you.
Well, I'm backed up.
Backed up.
Just trying to cleanse my soul. I got, I'm actually about to start a league, and I start working out, and I've been feeling sluggish. So to reset my body, I was like, let me go ahead and
1 second.
See, they both they both jumping off on me. And here's your friend right here, right now, with
This
big head itself.
This one right here.
Talking about some lies. What's that?
I got a 28-day detox in this book.
Yeah.
So
you go to. He got the herbs for that too. He also has the sea moss. Yeah.
So if you want to check that out, I can let you check it out. I was looking at it today and was like, I might have to pick a day to start it sooner or later, but
Hi, friend, I'm here. Hey, friend, I'm here.
See, hey. Now you got to come on. Now she on. Now that was the deal. She asked what happened to you, and I told her that you said that you weren't gonna come back until she come on. I guess y'all talked behind scenes, so she's supposed to come on, right?
No.
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 That's
not how that works. Not how that works at all.
What you eating?
So I told you my kids were cooking. And so it's the first time they've cooked like that. So instead of regular, that's what I was missing. So instead of hamburger helper, she's eating. I thought you was talking about me. You're talking about her. Anyway, so instead of regular hamburger helper, so first of all, we use Velveeta skillet because hamburger helper, the powder stuff was a weird taste. So I stopped using that. She's eating cucumber and rotisserie chicken.
Nice. Healthy.
You know what I had yesterday for dinner?
What?
I had watermelon and chicken fries. Tyson has cheesy chicken fries. And I didn't feel like cooking.
You selling Juneteenth a little late, huh?
I mean,
All
apparently
the stereotypes. Watermelon and
people.
chicken.
Yes.
You wash it down with Kool-Aid?
No.
With your fruit
watermelon.
With your fruit
I ate so
punch.
much watermelon yesterday. It was a shame. Between
you're
yesterday
eating.
and this morning. I have a problem.
Those are both tasty items, so don't feel bad.
No, actually, those cheesy chicken fries were not that great. I was a little disappointed.
Air fry? Air fry?
What happened?
Did you air fry them? Air fryer?
Yeah, I air fried them. So, you know how? Do y'all like cheesy hot dogs? The cheese hot dogs?
The glizzy? Yeah, I got some beef cheddar glizzies in there right now. The Franks, Nathan's. I mean,
So it tastes like real cheese.
I don't get the hot dogs with cheese in them. I get the smokies, like the sausages.
Get the Vienna sausages.
Not a Vienna sausages with cheese. That's gross. No, I love the hot dog, the cheesy hot dogs. So I thought that the chicken fries would be like that with like real cheese. It was gross. It was like nacho cheese powder as the flavor. So it was like, instead of it being in the chicken, the cheese was like part of the batter, and it was not good. But I ate a whole bunch of them because that's all I was eating for dinner, and my watermelon. So I don't know. Don't judge.
Grape Kool-Aid. Was it grape or red?
Why
do we say red instead of cherry? Is it grape or red?
Because it's not red. I mean, it's not cherry all the time. Most of the time, it's not cherry. When I was a kid, we only had fruit punch. So it was red, which means it was all the red.
Ours is always strawberry.
Was it?
Strawberry.
It wasn't until later that I even knew that they had cherry and strawberry and all that stuff, because all I ever saw was fruit punch.
You guys are lucky. You guys are rich.
It's on 5 minutes. That's not enough. Put it on like 20 minutes.
We either did strawberry, because that's what I picked out. That's what I like.
Change it to 20.
Or we did grape, because that's my brothers like that.
I hate grape Kool-Aid. I hate anything with grape.
He liked it, the blue one.
My shirt is purple.
The blue Kool-Aid.
Looks blue, but
the raspberry. Remember the raspberry Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Yeah, my other brother. Yeah, it was blue.
You guys are rich. See?
Oh, the blue raspberry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those were delicious. Once I found out they made other flavors, I tried them all.
Yeah, the Sharkaberry thin.
Yes, I did. You know, my favorite right now is their peach mango. That's one of my favorites right now.
I grew up on Country Time lemonade. That's what we were poor.
Country Time ain't poor. What are we talking about?
Yes, they are. That was just a little.
Tang is poor. Country Time ain't poor.
Well,
and you did not grow.
Water. It's poor.
No, what I'm saying is
we had a budget of that.
If it was containers, who had a container? That little packet.
Yeah, we gotta forget. I'm 80s. I'm 80s baby. Everything Tang in a container. Everything was
Kool-Aid.
Even before plastic jars. Before plastic jars, everything was glass or metal.
We did the gallons of juice, red drink. purple
Red drink.
red drink, grape drink, fruit punch. That's what our fruit punch was in that, and we did Kool-Aids.
It's a
You
mosquito.
guys are rich. Yeah, let's get to
Are
it.
you ready to do the Donna report?
Yeah, I only got
Yes.
something we already.
Yes. Aren't you ready, JB?
You
We learned so many things.
Yes, so interesting.
You're
So
so
many.
tuned to Oakland's The Dawn on NorthCoastUnderground.com and Facebook Live. And now here's Kev with the Dawning Report. That's your local and global news and your trending topics.
Yeah, this is Kev with the Donna Report. A few short
Yeah.
stories. I had to pause for a second. Got to pause.
Wow.
A few short stories of things that's going on across the country, around the world. So let's get off into it. First up, I know y'all probably saw something about this. I got to pull up the second story. Investigators in the Nancy Guthrie disappeared case, the mother of the NBC Today show host Savannah Guthrie, they released new information in the case that they had received a note back in February, shortly after she had been kidnapped. They say local news outlets have received a note stating that Nancy Guthrie had died shortly after being taken from her Arizona home. Law enforcement had initially withheld this information at the time so they can keep getting information as far as tips coming in on possible sightings of the 84-year-old who was basically taken out of her home without her medication, or she didn't have her phone either. I'm trying to find this quote real quick. Per CNN, an intelligence analyst, John Miller, stated that, quote, the second note said basically it wasn't intended to work this way, but in the course of kidnapping, some things happened and Nancy Guthrie is dead, end quote. So this note, I mean, this note basically came in right after the first initial note. That's why they, I don't know why they releasing it now, but back then they held it then because they still wanted more tips to come in. So,
but she dead.
They believe
the note
came from the same person. Well, without her medication or whatever. It came from the same person who had the original ransom note. Of course, the investigation still will remain open. Real quick, today.
So you think she died from natural causes?
It could have been.
Because we've been talking about Nancy Guthrie.
No, it's been a while. It's been a while. It has honestly probably been since maybe March, April, because she first initially got taken February 1st. So, and then for I don't know, maybe 6 weeks, 2 months, it was a real hot topic, the lukewarm, and then it was just like, then war on Iran, then after that.
I mean, yeah.
So
I mean, we cared about Nana, but at the same time, the world going into war kind of trumps it. Get it?
Yeah, she'll be here all week, y'all. But crack this up.
2 shows.
But yeah, honestly, probably when they was taking her, probably honestly from stress induced, especially after a while she didn't have her medication. So yeah, I don't think they said why they was taking her, so they said in the midst of. So
Yasmin says something ain't right about the disappearance. I think what ain't right. Who's stealing old people?
A lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's something shasty with it too.
You think it's her family?
Somebody, one of her weeples. I think one of her people just did it.
I don't know. Somebody who's sending a strong message because there's not a clue of evidence, a sighting, nothing. Not even her being taken out the house. It's just.
What if she just left? Mm-hmm. What if Nancy just got up and left? Did she have dementia?
No, they didn't say that she was in there, Right
Oh, she
down
was
the
in her
line.
right mind.
Yeah.
I think her
Her
family had
family
something to
had
do with
something
it
to do
too.
with it.
They took that lady on vacation and she died, and they ain't know how to tell the rest of the family. That's what they did.
For
Something
sure.
happened.
Bro.
Something happened. Something was shady. Because that story was just too strange.
Yeah.
Who's stealing old people?
Stealing? I don't know if anybody.
Who's stealing
Man.
old people and doing ransoms? What
I mean-
kind of movie crap is that?
There you go.
They don't steal old people or fat people. I've never heard a story where they stole old people or fat people. What for?
For revenge, but that's kind of
What movie have you watched where they stole old people
So-
or fat people?
so the demographic matters now.
The demographic does matter. They steal children for a reason.
They don't steal.
Longevity.
Black dudes don't get stolen either.
Black men don't get stolen either. I'm just saying, ain't nobody stealing certain demographics. You not stealing certain. You might steal children. No offense.
Women and kids. Right. Shaking her head.
Steal the loose.
Right.
It's only certain people. I just think about the kidnap situation. What demographic usually gets stolen?
Usually kidnapping, usually children,
Just
meek people. Now you see a lot of
Women.
videos. You see a lot of videos of
Girls.
people coming up and splashing chemicals in people's face and taking them too, though. So it's mainly women or younger girls.
Who's stealing old people?
Who are not
When the
paying
last
attention.
what other story have you heard where they stole old people?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's something out there. This is just she's a well-known TV host on a well-known
but that's my
syndicated
point.
show on a well-known network.
Don't you think it would have been more stories from that story that was like, my grandma was stolen too. Papa is missing.
Papa was crazy.
He's missing.
Say
Who
when
stole Papa?
When
I
Nancy
don't know.
Grace when you need her.
Listen, somebody, I don't know. That whole story didn't sound. It didn't sound right.
From the get go, went from the way it unfolded.
People don't steal old people from
I don't know.
ransom. What is this?
Rich
Somebody has to set a precedent somewhere. A
They
precedent
would have
is
stole
always
their
set.
kids, not the old people.
The
You
kids-
steal the actual host of the show, not the.
her mom.
Some ain't right.
What?
Some
Well,
ain't right.
you
Was
take
it her mom? It was her mom, right?
Well, yeah, it was her mom. So you take her because the host got the money to pay the rest of them. So
That's why you take mom.
I would assume, allegedly.
No.
Not to say that I would do anything like that.
That's why I said, hold on.
I hope the
Why are we sitting here
kidnappers.
discussing this?
I hope the kidnappers and all you kidnappers out there have learned your lesson.
Okay.
Don't steal the old people.
Back to the Donna report. Today is the first day of Amazon Prime. Y'all Prime shoppers?
It's the only way I shop.
For real?
No.
Amazon?
Yeah. I'm saying if I'm shopping on Amazon, I'm only shopping Prime.
Well, I'm just saying.
Why would I shop any other way?
Are you thinking of anything particular you might want to get? Because Prime days are from
No.
today until Friday. That's what I'm asking.
Here's what I don't believe in. I don't believe in sales really,
Okay.
because I've worked in too many businesses and recognized that all they do is shoot the prices up and discount to where they were anyway.
You were part of the problem. Okay, thank you.
You said I'm part of the problem.
You were part of the problem. Thanks for
I'm
telling
not part
us.
of the problem.
You were
No.
inside. You were insider.
No. If I had my way,
The
But no.
audacity.
that's part of the plan. They
Well-
shoot. They just like Christmas and Black Friday and all that. They just increase the price and then make the sales price closer to what they would have sold it for in the first place.
Basically, with Christmas all over.
Yeah.
No, you don't really get a $250 85-inch television any other time.
You're
Are
not
you?
getting that now either.
Yeah, you is.
You're not
You can go
85
to
Yeah,
inches.
you,
You're
yeah,
you
you
can go to
is, or yeah, you
Walmart.
are.
It's you is.
that.
Yeah, you is, or is you ain't my baby.
No, it's
But yeah,
you is. But no,
yeah.
if you go to Walmart right now, I bet you can find
That TV is $320.
you can find it.
85-inch for $3.75.
Okay, well that's close. $120 off isn't bad, but still, it's still an 85-inch for $350. That's great.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that here in a minute because
You go out there and you be a sucker then.
I'm looking.
You're not
to
getting my
upgrade.
Skrilla.
I need to upgrade my visionary station in the house though.
Your visionary station?
My visionary.
Is that what you're calling it? Not a man cave
It's,
or
it's
anything like that? Your visionary station?
they have
That's my
a
visionary.
85
It'll
inch
catch
for
on.
$16.99. The TCL.
TCL.
Who has that?
That's top
What
of
the
the
frick
market.
is a TCL?
It's on Amazon. Now they have an insignia for $549
On Amazon?
on Amazon. Smart TV with Alexa voice remote. Yep. LED.
I wish their
4K.
name really was amazing. Because I like that.
Why? Why?
ADHD, sorry.
All right. All right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm nervous about online shopping. Me personally,
Well, I was wondering.
it gives me the
You're-
willies.
I'm not much of a.
So
it
you've
depends
already
on-
started your old man phase, huh?
Yeah.
What's the old man face?
When you
Where
don't
you
get into
start
new
getting
stuff.
paranoid. Start getting paranoid. They're trying to steal stuff from you.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
yes.
They watching.
They watching us. They listening to us. If I download this on my phone, then they gonna have all my information.
The tickety top.
The tickety top.
That's
They
it.
listening to me
Tickety-tock.
right now.
I've been like that for a minute.
They've been listening to us.
Yeah.
We got a podcast.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
checking us out right now.
Oh man, y'all trip. All right, today's date, since y'all not much Amazon shoppers, then June 23rd. About to say July for some reason. Today is June 23rd. If you have a birthday today, happy birthday. If you have one this week, happy birthday. Do y'all want to see the birthdays?
Yeah.
Because I only recognize 3 people.
Well, that's okay then. Just tell us who they are and we can roll on.
The 3 people are TV host Randy Jackson is 70. Did you meet him?
Are you being funny?
American Idol?
You know I did make it to Brandy.
Oh.
I didn't
I
make
don't
it to
know.
Brandy.
I don't. But see, on the show, they don't show preliminary judges, so I just assume.
Yeah, I know they're lying. You have
Okay.
to go through 3 auditions before you even make it to them.
Forgive me. Next up is Melissa Rauch. She is 46. She's a TV actress. Do y'all know who she is? Y'all know? Bernard. She played on Big Bang Theory, and she did the reboot for Night Court. A movie actress Selma Blair is 54. That's why I said I didn't recognize too many people at all. Just those 3 names I kind of do. But that's why I said if y'all want to look and see.
Nope.
Okay. So,
Is that the end?
all right. Well, no, we got the national holidays today. Y'all don't want to.
Go ahead.
Just saying. Actually, it is National Boys and Girls Club Week.
Woohoo!
Nada, I know you would appreciate
My kids
that.
are a part of that.
I know you would appreciate that. That's why I said it was
Mhm.
International Olympic Day, International Women in Engineering.
Come on, women in engineering. I should have been an
Yeah.
engineer.
Fix your windows. They don't need to be an engineer. Frozen Day. Just let it go. Let it go.
Just let it go.
National Hydration Day. Now, is this National Pecan or Pecan
Oh.
Sandy's Day?
I'm from Ohio. It's pecan.
What is CAN spell?
Huh?
What
Con.
does CAN spell?
Can.
Can. Pecan.
If you
From
such a
Ohio.
bad-
It's pecan.
It's National Typewriter Day and Pink Flamingo Day. Brown noser Jamal. It says it's pecan.
Oh,
It's not.
pecan.
It's just.
It's
Is it not?
pecan.
Is it? Is it an? It's an exotic nut, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not exotic at all.
It's not.
It's nasty. I don't even like them.
All right, and that is the Diamond Report. For more stories like this and others, please go to our Facebook page. Actually, go to it now because I have been posting stuff recently. There's a few
What?
things that I need to actually put up. Have you been getting anything? Has it been coming up on your feed?
I don't know.
That's what I told JB. You gotta check his feed.
No.
Something about Akron schools
Not
on
been
there, so
feeding me.
I gotta look through it and post it.
Oh, really? What's going on in the city?
They canceled some summer programming, so
Pick.
the kids gonna be running around this summer on some on some
Trash.
craziness.
Trash. Yep.
All right. 7:52. Let's get this show on the road. Talking about our topic. So, when we were trying to figure out what tonight's topic would be, we figured out that we are all kind of overloaded with our scheduling and life. And it's kind of hard finding a balance. So we thought we would bring that to the O Comes the Don table today and talk about how interesting it is to find a balance. Have we found a balance? And, in what areas are we finding the most challenges? So who would like to start? Want me to start? Is that I don't. So when you point that way on my thing, it's pointing at the comment section. So are you pointing at Kevin?
Nah, you're in the middle. So like on my thing, I'm on the right hand side.
Oh, yeah, you're on my right hand side too.
And Kev on all the way on the other end. So but yeah, I was just pointing to whoever's on my left.
That's me, huh?
Miss you.
Okay. Okay. So I talked about it before. I have my life dynamic changed. I went from 1 kid to 3 in 2016, the end of 2016, November. And the job I initially had allowed me to go part-time because of the transition. I wanted to be here with my children a lot more. They were transitioning and we were moving. We were getting acclimated to each other and just basically starting a new life. So in 2016, the job that I had at the time was a full-time job, but they allowed me to go part-time. They allowed me to do it for 2 years. And then they needed somebody to come back full-time because they needed somebody who was there past the hours I was. Not because the work wasn't getting done, but because they needed somebody. I was also a receptionist. So they needed somebody. Anyway, I left and started my journey on 10 years later. I have done a lot of like part-time and temporary positions. I've been working for agencies since then. And sometimes it's very rare that I did a full-time job because full-time jobs did not allow me to be as present. And as one being the only parent, I needed to be able for me. So two of my children were getting acclimated to not having their parents anymore. And I thought it was important for them to have me as present as possible. Mm-hmm. So I needed to be there for all of their events, for all of their school stuff, for all of their appointments, all of those things. They needed someone present. So, and then of course my son, I wasn't going to slight him either. Going from just him to 2 other people in the house was, an adjustment for everybody. And so for my household, and because, I was getting some assistance for them, I was able to go
part-time in a lot of cases. And even when I went full-time, it was for a temporary time period. Well, fast forward, it has been 10 years. So I have one that is grown now, another that has 1 year left, and then a baby girl is not such a baby anymore. So when I started working this time, I took on a full-time position, and now I'm finding that it is hard to balance, um, trying to be here with them and the life that I created, outside of them, because I am involved in my church, and I sing and I do this podcast, and I relationships and all that stuff. So I'm just finding that trying to figure out how to fit everything in is way harder than I expected. I feel like so many people in the world are working full-time jobs, and it's like, is everyone as stressed as I am, or are they figuring it out? And when I look online and stuff, it seems like everybody is like stressed. It's like it's hard to balance all of it, and then you add on top of it, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately about women, women who are like talking about, or people, period, just talking about how hard it is to balance doing all the things that we do and our health. Because now you're trying to, everything is so in your face. So before, we were just eating to live, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, not like we were trying to eat healthy, but the impact of eating healthy was a lot different for me. I'll speak for myself. For me, the impact was a lot different. It wasn't like, I don't know, maybe because I was younger, or maybe it's the world we lived in, but now everything is so saturated with, you gotta get enough sleep, you gotta drink enough water, you gotta vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B. You gotta have, for women, you got premenopause coming, so now you gotta take extra vitamins for that, and you got PCOS, which is do y'all know what that is? So polycystic ovary syndrome. So a lot of women are having issues with.
Sounds painful.
Well, it's when you get polyps in your ovaries, and so it is painful. It's very painful, and it stops a lot of women from having children. And then it creates a lot of the same symptoms that perimenopause apparently creates. So women are growing hair like you guys, and we're frustrated.
Reference, just don't throw letters out at me like that, because my mind travel. Trust me, I created something, but it wasn't what it was. So.
Oh my God!
Give me the clinical term, because I'm like,
hold on, pause.
Huh? Lizzie?
Sorry, I had to scream at my daughter real quick to come check the food. But yeah, so and then you think about it, okay. Some lady, she was really breaking it down. Like, so we're taught to do all this cardio, and we used to do all this cardio before, but now they're saying that cardio increases cortisol. So then that doesn't help you lose weight when you're a certain age. It helps you. It actually makes you keep weight. And then she was like, and then they tell you to walk a lot, but then if you walk too much, so for some people it creates what is it? The foot thing.
Gout.
Plantar fasciitis.
Plantar fasciitis. Yes. Yes. And then it's like, and so then it's like, eat vegetables, but don't eat these vegetables, because these
eat too many vegetables.
Yeah.
Make sure you eat fruit with seeds.
Yes. Make sure you eat fruit. But if you're diabetic, you can't eat too much fruit. Make sure you drink water, but don't drink too much water. Or make sure you drink water with something with electrolytes. Make sure. It's like you can't keep up. How do I balance just being human at this point? Like I forget, if I got rid of one thing I had to figure out, then maybe I would feel like I'm balancing out a little bit. But it's like every day I'm trying to figure out how I can get enough sleep. I'm trying to figure out, like right now, I'm doing this podcast, but I'm also trying to help my kids get some food for today and tomorrow because I have a work meeting tomorrow after I get off of work. So I get off of work at 4, but guess when the meeting is? 4:30. And I don't know when the meeting is going to be done. So my kids got to have something to eat. No, they're not babies, but at the same time, you know, I'm still the provider.
You were used to being there, so yeah.
I'm used to being here, and I still have a 13-year-old. I still have a 17-year-old. You know, they're not grown, and they shouldn't have to figure out their meals every day. You know, that doesn't seem fair. So, you know, just trying to figure out what the balance is between making them independent and not making them grown. They're not adults.
I need to have a conversation with my mother then.
Let them figure. It's okay to let them figure out dinner once in a while.
That's what I'm saying. They figure it out, but just doing it all the time, like it's been so hectic. They've been having to figure it out almost,
I was
4
told
times a week.
There's bread, there's bologna, and that's all you need. I'm like, well, Miracle Whip, and we need, plus this is bologna, the worst of the meat. Then you got me bleached bread, the white bread. I can't, yeah. She was trying to kill me. My mom was trying to kill me.
So you guys tell me about your balances.
I don't honestly, when it comes to I created my chaos and my work-life balance, but this is what I wanted. I was complaining about working overnights. I don't know if you want to call it overnights, midnights, or whatever, but I was going in at between 1 and 3 in the morning, or maybe even between 12 and 3 in the morning, depending on the day at FedEx, and getting off at 9. So when it comes to the next day, trying to do something, trying to play in my basketball leagues, or just even trying to, go out to hang out just a little bit, I had to be trying to chill out and lay down by 6, 7 o'clock. In the summertime, hey, it's 8 o'clock and it's still daylight, so I wanted to create where I can also work my other job, because sometimes I would just only work weekends and I work Friday nights or whatever once I got off from FedEx. But I want to be able to work more because I was used to that. I don't know if you remember, JB, before COVID, I literally worked 7 days a week. Well, actually, I only worked 6 days because I didn't work at the hotel on Sundays. But I worked at Blick Monday through Friday, and then I worked at the hotel Tuesday through Saturday. And that was from like 5 to 9, 5 to 10, basically what I'm doing now. So it's kind of like I got used to the routine. So I'm I guess the sweet thing about my situation, though, is working at the hotel. Like I'm working there all week, like I told y'all before the show, except for tonight because, we're doing the show. But whenever I do need a night off, or I don't need to, work my regular shift, she will give it to me because she I will come in for it whenever she needs, if I'm free. Plus, I can use the extra money. So my work-life balance is based on me needing the extra income just so I can get back to where I can feel like I'm living and not surviving.
Yeah.
So also with that, working at that crazy shift, I was playing basketball and I couldn't really enjoy that because Wednesday night we had practice, and Saturday afternoon we would have practice, and then weekends, every other weekend we would travel, and sometimes they hang out till Sunday, and I couldn't really stay because I got to get back and get ready for work.
You said can you?
That's another thing that kind of, I appreciate it. So I can, so I could be able to go. I can be able to go hoop and work out. Have some type of social life. Sit here and chill out. I have somebody stop by earlier, and I'm sitting here like Craig, minding my business. They come through like Smokey bothering me. But just being able to have that now. Before they come by and I'd be like, well, sure, I got to lay down. I gotta get ready, unwind, and
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
a couple Z's before I go back into work.
So I'm okay with my work life, but I'm actually getting decent rest because I got 7 hours last night according to my Fitbit.
What?
6 hours and 51 minutes. but that's another thing. I've been able to get the rest I want because usually I really just need 4 hours, but I can lay down by 6 and still get up, 8 o'clock if I want to, because I don't have to be at FedEx until 9. Then I get out of FedEx. Like today, I stayed over a little. I stayed till 4. Usually, I'm out of there by 3. Then I may go to the hotel by 4 if I got to do the hotel. If not, I got my evening free. I can ride my bike. Do my hobbies that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Get out and go hoop if I want to, or be able to go visit people myself. Sometimes I just really go sit and chill with my mom. But yeah, so when it came to my work-life balance, I created that schedule without I also have the right, or I have, being able to be flexible. It can be flexible for me outside of FedEx, but they're pretty okay about me having days off and stuff like that too. Bereavement days, stuff, whatever needed. So my work-life balance is hectic, but it's not what it used to be. On top of the fact of, me taking this job now at 9, I noticed that my temper, I don't know if it was because I was working or what I was going through, but now since I have switched, I'm in control. I guess I feel as though control of how I want to navigate, maneuver, it's not really as effective to me as it once was. Before I used to be like, I don't like this, but nah. But my work-life balance has been all right. I can't really complain or too much trip about it because I have control of, how I want to navigate.
JB?
Yeah. Well,
What about you?
I'm probably about the same. Mine's is pretty basic. Like I just work and come home. And that's my work life. That's kind of how I like it, because it keeps me from spending money I don't really need to be spending, and just getting me the chance to get into mischief that I don't need to be getting into.
No hobby or nothing. No.
My hobby is cooking. So, like now that I'm
That's such a beneficial hobby.
Outside of cooking, no, nothing else. Because I gotta, cooking is kind of, a hobby for me. Baking, I love to bake for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that,
I
really don't. I don't do like physical stuff no more. Like I don't ride my bike no more.
See, I love riding my bike, but I don't have a PlayStation either though. Right now, I have one, but I haven't played it in some years.
It's been since I've been here. That's a key item you need to stay in the house right there. Is that that PlayStation? Boy, that helps big time.
But I have my 4, and I have I think I have my Dreamcast here, and I have my Nintendo. Got my own Nintendo.
Oh, that's sweet. The old Nintendo with everything.
Yeah. I thought we played it when we was here.
Nah, you was just showing me what you had in the box.
Y'all was over there playing Nintendo?
Hey.
No, we ain't busted out. He was just showing me.
Okay, so just because you can't play Mario Brothers, don't be mad.
What I'm hearing is I need something else too. When I was show about this subject, I didn't expect for both of y'all to be like, well, my work-life balance is just fine. Thanks.
No, I mean, because my life, not life, but my job is stressful as is. Like, because just the attention to detail and the preciseness of the stuff that I have to do and how many people I got to please on such a broad scale. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
It's easy for me to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And once I get here, it's like I can woosah.
Well, that's what your home should be.
I guess, in the midst of the going between it gets hectic. But I guess because I'm in control of it. Because, when it comes 3 o'clock at FedEx, I'm looking like I got to go. So it becomes that. And then I'm 7 days. I don't have a day off. I'm 7 days also.
Oh, well, see, that's one thing I'm not allowed to go 7 straight. I mean, I can, if I have to, I have to, but they try not to keep me longer than I need to be there.
I'm 5 days at FedEx, and usually I'm usually at least 3 at the hotel. It was 2, but then they bumped it up, which was fine with me. I actually created a position, but of course they switched it. But
Mhm.
now, like I said, this week, I'm 6 days. Did I work? I worked Sunday morning. I worked yesterday evening. Then I worked, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I think I got to work Saturday morning. So on top of FedEx. So when I say it's fine, when I say I guess when I'm fine with it, it's like I created this mess, so I can't complain. But yeah, it's and trying to figure out honestly, because if I didn't work like this, I probably would just be sitting on the couch if I'm not riding my bike. So I probably do need to get a game. But and that's why I was trying to get into reading more. But when I'm sitting here reading, I doze off. You know, like
Nothing
I'm
put you to
I'm
sleep
boring her
quicker.
right now. See, huh?
Nothing put you to sleep quicker than
You
reading.
haters.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I guess it becomes hectic thinking about, but also I have to figure out some type of free time for my daughter also whenever she wants to spend time. So I think that's why I try to create the schedule that I have also to make
Just
sure
in
that
case
if
something
I be
needed.
like, yeah, for like Tracy, I need this day off. If it's already scheduled, don't worry about it. I got you covered. Like the weekend I went to Youngstown to watch her dance and stuff like that. I schedule, it slipped my mind. She reminded me, oh, don't worry about it, Kevin. It's dance. All right, no, you got me whenever I need you. So,
That helps.
yeah,
That helps. When you have a job that's
Yeah.
flexible, that'll let
yeah,
you move when you need to move,
yeah,
is
yeah,
another perk of, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That will help you work and
Yeah, my work life balance. On top of the fact it used to benefits to be able to get reasonable rooms also. So I'm sorry, sis. I'm making it sound nice. They
Horrible.
let him off whenever, and he get a discount.
Oh no. Um. Well, first of all, I already knew that, and secondly, I mean, my job is pretty flexible too. If I like I haven't, I just started in April, but if I need to handle something, he's very understand. My boss is very understanding, very very. And then it's a family atmosphere. We're small, so it's not like I have to go through a whole bunch of channels. If I just tell them, hey, I gotta handle this, okay, handle it. Come in when you finish. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying.
go
Then trying to
there.
because but see the disconnect. Well, I shouldn't say disconnect. The issue with me is now because how I'm going on the go is like trying to find out time to be able to eat, to cook.
Yeah,
Now
absolutely.
I might be spending money I don't need to be spending. So there is issue within that also that I do recognize.
Yeah,
So that's the a balance for me is trying to figure out that time to be able to because
Meal prep, brother.
I
Meal prep.
haven't. Well, I'm fasting right now, but even think about doing the show. How many times we done got off the show at 9 o'clock? I'm about to eat now, and I'm eating at 9 o'clock at night. So it's
yeah.
like trying to figure out. So yeah, I do have lapses and times where I got to figure out how to figure time in to at least get some nourishment.
Sorry, I told y'all I'm super sleepy these days. Now, so the show is not about work-life balance. It's about finding
Finding
balance.
the
And
balance.
that could be in any aspect of life.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are you finding balance within your
Uh,
relationships? Are you finding
uh,
balance within the
my
things that you
social
want
life,
to accomplish?
and that's probably the main thing. Not finding balance in my social life because I'm trying to find a balance in things I want to accomplish. So I don't got time to deal with people.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's the one journey I've been on right now. Because that's honestly, I think that's the journey that pulled me away from my marriage when I was trying to talk to my wife about that.
Oh,
Which
trying to
was for Kevin.
pursue?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the
So
pursuit? Hmm.
yeah. Instead of trying to help me figure out, they was trying to come at me like I'm being selfish when everybody else have something going on. So and that's probably why I work the way I work because the flexible jobs to be available for when I was needed, as opposed to cover for me while I'm trying to do this.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
That's
Mm,
Go ahead, JB Shiana.
So look, okay, so let me explain some of the yawning. So I did a sleep apnea test on Friday. I had to do a sleep study on Friday. Definitely had sleep apnea. I die all the time, So just constantly dying in my sleep. And the Lord just brings me back. And so because of that, I'm not getting the rest. So it's crazy because and then I wake up early. I'm waking up early at 6:00 and I don't have to. And then I don't even go to sleep crazy late, but usually I should be able to get about.
I was about to ask you, what time did you go to sleep? Because
Well, even if I go to sleep, so now that the kids are out of school, and I work 2 minutes away, I can get up at like 7:30, 8:00. So even if I go to bed at midnight, which I be so sleepy, I mean, I'm yawned 4 times on the show. So, oh, doggy. Oh, look. He bit off the.
What's that?
Anyway.
Water.
My water bottle. He bit off the top off of it. But yeah. Anyway, so even if I'm laying down and I'm usually in bed, I'm sleepy by 11. So even if I got to bed at 12, I should get 8 hours of sleep, So my body is it's finally showing me, hey, you need that machine. So I will be getting the machine. The lady was like,
I was about to say, we got to figure out a natural way unless you want that machine.
So I have to do the machine right now because it's affecting me, as you can see. But then the number one thing that they say is lose weight. So I've already talked to my doctor, and I will be doing a GLP-1. Aren't you excited?
What's that?
The basically a type of Ozempic.
Ozempic and
yeah, a type of Ozempic. I've talked on the show about
what's
oh my gosh. What do you want, a rock?
Diabetic drug for layman's term, honestly. That's what it was supposed to be.
It used to be just a diabetic term. Now it
is. That's why I said layman's term.
Craze.
Yeah.
That everybody you seen all these people all of a sudden drop weight.
You don't see
like
Serena. You don't see Serena moving her hips. Yeah.
So all these people who have recently lost weight, even if you know people who just dropped weight really quickly, it's because they were more than likely, well, I won't say more than likely, but a lot of people were on Ozempic. That was the first name brand one that everybody was using. It is and the active ingredient in Ozempic is a GLP-1, which is something that assists weight loss. Oh. But it was all of these drugs are diabetic drugs. They were used for diabetes. And so a lot of the insurance companies have not been covering them unless you have diabetes. And so a lot of people, so that's why you see all of these new companies that have come out who are now offering GLP-1
and relabeling it and something else.
Yeah. So you'll have, so instead of just it being Ozempic, now you'll hear Trizepatide, you'll hear Wegovy, you'll hear I was taking semaglutide for a minute. Another one is hers or Hims. And then like you were talking about, what's her name? The tennis player? Serena takes one that's called Row. So it's just all these different, and they're shots. They're either shots or pills that you take, and they are supposed to aid in the weight loss process. So I was taking semaglutide. It's one of the generics. It's usually the same thing, but it's a lower dosage. So I was taking a lower dosage. The thing that kind of sucks is it is a appetite suppressant. One of the issues that I have is that in a lot of cases I don't eat. And so when at the time I was trying to take it, I was having a really hard time eating. And then if you don't eat, you don't lose. So it's like a kind of damned if you do, kind of damned if you don't. Yeah. So hopefully this time under my doctor's care, it'll be a little different. And then insurance will pay for it because I was paying $50 a week. So yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So after $200, I was like, yeah, I'm done. It was either 200 or 400. Yeah, it was costly. And I think I lost 10 pounds in the whole process. And I was like, yeah, it's not moving fast and I'm spending way too much money too quickly. So that particular one did not work for me. But now they're saying, my doctor is saying that if I have the sleep apnea, that the insurance will likely cover it. So we shall see.
Cool.
Yeah, so just wanted to explain my yawning. It's not that you guys bore me. I mean, you have your moments, but
I was thinking Prince. This bores me. You guys like to play basketball. This bores me.
Are you guys up for a little b-ball?
Dave Chappelle, that's what he said. This bores me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man, we can't speak in TV quotes with her. Movie quotes only.
Not movie quotes, actually. Yeah, I actually do movie quotes. I just don't remember that.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Oh, you can't. Oh, so this is another thing. I didn't have cable until I was 26. So I missed a lot of like.
What year was 26? That was what?
I was
like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. What?
You son of a gun!
Oh, son of a gun!
You are older than me.
So,
6 years older than me.
You made JB mute himself.
I did.
No, it was 2009 when I got cable.
Man,
I didn't get cable until I was married.
Chappelle show was around then. It was around like four to.
Yeah, but I'm saying I had just got no. It was. I want to say
show was like 2004.
So that's what I thought. Yeah,
like 2000.
Yeah, so I caught the butt end of it. He was leaving or had left. I was watching Chappelle's show on DVD by the time. And then I became poor and got rid of it. So I just didn't. It was very short-lived. My cable career was very short.
Don't say poor. Just say economically efficient.
I was poor.
Economically efficient.
I was poor.
Down on your luck.
Down on my luck. Yeah, that was down on my. No, I was poor. I was. I just was. But the Lord blessed me anyhow. I had everything I needed. And when you're poor, they give you food.
Yeah. So you was watching the TV. I mean, watching the wall and not the TV, huh?
I had a VCR. Well, no, I had a DVD player.
I still got a DVD player.
That's what I'm saying. I had a Blu-ray player. I was fancy. And so
that is not poor people stuff.
I had a dual at first. Somebody bought it for me.
Blu-ray player.
Somebody bought it for me. They bought it for our wedding, and then we weren't married anymore. I got the Blu-ray player.
Man.
He robbed him. Took the
Blu-ray player. Come with
me.
me.
We don't want to go there. Hey, you guys! I know we're supposed to be talking about balance, but we didn't even talk about you guys' Father's Day. How was your Father's Day?
It was all right. I didn't do much. Actually, I talked to Jared for a little bit. I didn't get to talk to Maylee, teenagers and texting. So, but I talked to her Friday though for a little bit. But I didn't do much. I ended up cutting my grass. She was going to do something with her mom because they were going to do something with her, for her dad or whatever. So, but we was talking about going to the zoo. I told her to go ahead. So I'm actually gonna call her when we get off here and set up to hopefully go to the zoo this Saturday.
Can I ask you a question?
So, what's that?
How do you feel about that?
About what?
How do you feel about her going to celebrate her grandfather and not you?
I told her it was fine. She asked me if I wanted to go to the zoo or whatever, she would. Well, her mom told her your dad called, so you don't have to go. And I told her, no, it's fine. You can go ahead because, I end up just cutting the grass and just chilling here anyway.
So you didn't have a desire to?
No, I had the desire to, but I really didn't have nothing planned either. I didn't have nothing like to go into the zoo or nothing like that planned. So it was just, you already have something to hang
They
out
went to the zoo?
No, they were going to do something with her father, with Renee's dad.
What does the zoo have to do with anything?
The zoo is with me and her. That's what we do, me and my daughter.
Is that what you do on Father's Day?
No, that's what we used to do when she was a little girl. Even during the summertime, we would go to the zoo. We had a membership to the zoo. We may go once or twice a week, during the summertime. We just
fill me in. Don't be getting. I'm just trying to understand what the zoo has to do with it.
I'm trying to let you know I'm fine with it, but you're trying to dig. Is just say no. So I'm just like I said, because honestly, I had work Sunday morning, so that's why I said I really didn't have nothing planned. So,
okay,
and I told her
here's the reason
fine.
why.
That's fine. Why?
So, my son was trying to spend Father's Day with his dad, and we were going with my dad, but I've always made it a point
for him to go,
for him to be that your father comes first.
People are different.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just asking.
No. I'm saying, and you're saying go ahead and go. Some people might not think like that, but yeah, people are different.
And that's what I'm saying. Like my thing is. I think
she did
acknowledge your pop, but your dad is your dad.
She did speak up on that. She told her that if your dad want to do something, go ahead and go. You make sure you go hang out with it. Because when I said something that then, so when we gonna hang out, we're gonna do anything. She was like, "See, I told her to call you whenever she wants to do anything, but I know she's a teenage girl. She got her friends hanging out. So, but she has an understanding that when she does call, I'm on my way. When there's a flat tire, stuff like that. So,
okay."
Yeah, mine's the same, kind of chill. They worked, so my wife and son had to work that day. So I had a nice relaxing day here at home, chilling. Made
Hi, cousin.
Made some chicken thighs and
they cook for you?
Yeah. So,
did they cook for you?
No. But my son he's actually taking me to the Indians game on Fridays for Father's Day. So it's I ain't in a big. I don't put up a big hoopla about it because I know that they grown pretty much, so they got their own thing. My daughter's married, so wherever her and her husband decide to do for the holidays is up to them. So I just
the wheels are turning. She was like, "Y'all didn't spend no time with your kids on Father's Day." The wheels are turning.
Huh?
I already know her. Yeah.
Who? Me?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying nothing.
I mean,
my thing is, I think as the mom or the father, because as a mother, because I do so much, I don't want to do anything that day. So I want to see my kids. I want my kids to acknowledge me, but
that's all it was. I was acknowledged and called, not mainly. I didn't talk to her, like I said, text, but we had talked, like I said, early in the weekend. But
I don't have any problem with how y'all wanted to celebrate y'all's day.
I remember at one point you used to get upset with me because I remember I used to say I call my mom on Father's Day and tell her Happy Father's Day.
I wasn't upset. I just feel like she has her day.
She has her day. Yeah,
There's Mother's
but
Day, and
but
I don't have to.
but
I just told you I didn't have to take away from his day just because
yeah,
I was doing XYZ.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
his day is still gonna be his day, even if I didn't get a card or anything for that day. I'm not his father, and I have a thing about um I just never wanted men talk about women removing them from their place all the time, and they talk about not being valued, and so I take those things into consideration when I think about the men in my life. So I just never
again,
wanted to be.
again,
I
you're of a different cloth. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
I never wanted to be a woman who stepped in a man's place, and so it's like no matter what
Well,
I'm doing it as his mom. I don't have to be a
yeah,
man in order to
I get
to
what you're
take
saying,
care of his kids.
but like I was telling you then, she, a lot of things. Not to discredit my father, not teach me, and not that
That's another thing. Your
once I
daddy
got older,
existed.
once I
Like
got
you knew
older,
who he was.
I knew who he was, but as the man or the father that I wanted at the time, he was never that for me in my life. So as far as what I truly learned when JB was over here early, I'm talking about painting and stuff. My mom, you know, patching up holes on the walls and stuff like that, sanding. That's my mom. You would
Yeah.
think that was a man, but my mom, she would do her own handiwork like that. Now, my father taught me how to work on cars. I can do simple maintenance on cars, brakes, tune ups, oil change, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from my
But why
father,
does she have to be a
but
father?
she, when it came to conversation, the sex conversation, the conversation most parents don't want to have with their kids that a son should have with his father, my mom was willing to have that with me and not my dad. The conversation with my dad is like, go get them all, son. It's not a true, genuine
She did it.
conversation.
She
Like you
did the
saying,
dirty work.
like you saying, you want the conversation more or less to be real, but more or less deterrent, as opposed to influential to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's why I said
I don't
she
know.
was different when it came to
Yeah.
certain aspect of, not when I became a father of a son too, being able to talk to my son about things, not having that father like, yeah, I could never talk to my dad like that. I couldn't tell my dad I love him. I could, so
Yeah.
when it came to that, you know, honing the softer side of me being a male, but yet and still making sure that I am a man. That's my mom. My mom showed me that. It wasn't my father. That's why I say I used to give her the Happy Father's Day.
Mm,
Yeah.
sounds
I mean, I
valid to
get
me.
it.
Yeah,
My mama was, all of that, but
yeah,
again,
yeah. But a few people got on to me about it. Even my mom would say something, but I'm like, Mom, for a
like
while she was okay with it. But then once I lost Pop, then I think, I haven't said, I didn't call her. So since, honestly,
yeah.
probably even the last few years leading up before,
That's what I'm about to say.
because our relationship got different and
Mhm.
better. So you know,
I think doing that, and I mean, definitely could be wrong, but when when you do that, it's not so much that you are giving your mom, I mean, yeah, you're giving your mom accolades, but you're also trying to make sure that you take something away from your dad. Like, you didn't do this, you're not getting, you're not getting, and I'm
yeah,
gonna give it to the person who did it. Like,
yeah,
it's almost like it's slapping that person in the face. And
yeah,
I wouldn't have wanted that, because it is what it is.
yeah.
Like
Well,
we were talking about earlier, when you were a child, you thought about things differently. And then when you became an adult, you like, oh, so it wasn't as easy as I thought. And it wasn't as cut and dry as I thought. And this person is really flawed. You start to understand that that's just them, and they don't mean any harm with certain things, although you wish they would have been better. You
yeah.
start to realize that's
Well,
that's what they
it
had.
took time. It took time because as a young parent, you know, I was sick. I didn't want, because of, I'm here. I'm. They're throwing up. I'm cleaning up the throw up. I'm taking them to the doctor. I'm doing these things as a parent. And it's like he never did those things. So yeah, I was very like,
Mhm.
when it came to him, you would rather go gambling than go take your son to the doctor if his mom needed you to do that. It was like you was never really wanted to sacrifice for your kids. So that's where I held a lot of anger at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy. A lot of times the things that we don't receive make us better. When you have certain instances where it doesn't, but then
It's either gonna make it better or you're gonna be just as
or you're
worse
gonna be just
or
as
either
worse or
yeah.
even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be just as bad or even worse. And you know, if you're blessed, you learn from it and you're better because of it. You know, when I look at an example of somebody who didn't do certain things, I'm like, I'm gonna be better than that.
Yeah.
You know, if you get an opportunity to learn from it, you probably are a better father because you experienced not having.
Yeah. And I guess that would be the one thing, finding a balance within the relationship with my kids. So
Yep. And even finding the balance within our parents.
the crazy thing is you asked about the two youngest, you didn't even ask about the oldest.
Because
I could
the
text
relationship
her.
is different.
I could text her. Yeah, she won't respond to nothing. So before a while, she would text me on Father's Day and my birthday. I think she
Actually,
texted me
I
on my
didn't ask
birthday.
about either. I didn't ask specifically about anybody. I just asked how your Father's Day was. I didn't ask specifically about
but you really didn't ask, but you didn't notice I didn't mention the third one, huh?
No, I mean,
but nah, I
yeah.
haven't. She is obviously different. But yeah, just finding the balance. Like I said, I told Jared that I do have to get down there and see him, with just me and him. Whether we have a conversation about everything when I'm down there or not, but I do need to get down there and have some eyes on my son, just me and him, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be doing that. I told him I'll come down around my birthday, but he said he's will be away at a wedding, and I'm supposed to get with him to see if the football team has an open mini camp or whatever they do, so I can get down there and be able to watch that, hang out, and stuff like that. And for my baby girl, I don't know. I know if I call her and say let's go, she'd be ready to go. But she's a teenage girl. I remember.
Well, let me tell you, as somebody who used to be a teenage girl.
What's that?
Although she needs her space, she also needs you to push.
Push, yeah.
She needs you to push for those moments, because it is going to. My son's father did not push.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't want to put any pressure on my son. And guess how my son felt?
Yeah.
He felt like he didn't care.
Yeah.
He didn't care if he was.
And that's the balance, because the one thing that I complain about my father is almost like the issue. Although I'm available, I gotta, like I said, I do call and text her, but I really gotta find that balance to say, okay, I'm taking this day off, come over and hang out, let's go.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
I do have that understanding.
Yeah, because it makes all the difference. And while she is a teenager, do it now. Don't wait till she's an adult and then you're trying to grab it again. Let's get that relationship going.
That's
grab her now and say, no, you're not going to spend time with your friends. You're going to spend time with your dad. That matters. She'll be fine.
She'll be 18 here in a couple months.
Exactly. So will Ellington. Ellington will be 18 next year. Yeah. And it means more. Don't get me wrong. They get frustrated with it, but they also appreciate knowing how much you care. Because I've been hot at his dad because he's not been showing up. Yeah. And when we had our exchange, he said, I've been consistent. And I was like, you have been consistent, but at the same time, even you yourself said that you could have done more. So when I'm telling you that our son feels some kind of way, I need you to acknowledge that the very thing that you were talking about, you needed to step up on, you really do.
You do.
So you can be consistent on every other weekend. That's great. But when our kid has a car and can see you at any time, you need to push and say, I want you to come over here. I want you to spend some time with me. I want you to spend the night. I want you to hang out. I want you part of my life, my daily life, if we can. That matters. I was that teenage girl who did not have my father. My father couldn't be around.
Yeah.
So when my father could be around, but my father was constantly calling, constantly making sure he was part of my life as much as he could, even though it was his actions that took him away. You know what I
Took him
mean?
away.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but what allowed him to come in my life the way that he did was because he was consistent on doing what he could. So even as a teenage parent, when you're trying to give them space, you also gotta pull them sometimes, be like, hey, I understand you want to hang out, I understand you want to do XYZ, but I want to see you and I want to spend time with you. You matter to me. They need to feel that. They just do. And so I'm not fussing.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not. I know. I get. I get
Fussing.
it.
I
You
just
you
know
you
I
you
saw the
speak.
other
You
side of
speak.
that.
You speaking from experience, and yeah,
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 I
yeah,
just I saw the other side of it being the teenage girl, and I saw the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah,
with a kid who had a father who didn't push,
yeah.
who was like, he's getting older. I know he wants to branch out, but he's like, but I love you. And what are you doing? And do you want me? Do you want me to come over there? And he's like, oh no, don't worry about it. But I want to. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't want to, I wouldn't ask.
I wouldn't ask. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we don't want to be bothering them, but at the same time, they want us to. They want it. They want that attention. They want that time. Sometimes, it
But
that's
yeah,
that's finding the balance
yeah,
too. Finding the balance between allowing them to grow and flourish and spread their wings, and also keeping them close enough so that they know that you really do care, even in those moments. I want you here. I want you by my side. I care for you. I want you to know I value this relationship. Finding that balance is hard because I'm trying to let them grow up and I'm trying to let them be independent, but at the same time, I still
find
got to
out
be
who
a
they are.
parent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got to be their parent, and I gotta make sure that while I'm letting them spread their wings, that they know mommy loves you, and I'm not forgetting about you, because also allowing somebody to do so much independently, when you allow them to do that, they start to feel alone, like you don't care, which is the complete opposite. But it could feel that
you
way
can
when you
feel
feel
that
like
way.
you want so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me, I was very independent. So,
Yeah.
so actually,
Yeah.
ask JB. He know my house would be free from 3 to 11, whatever, with nobody be there. But we mainly was in the streets.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, on one hand, as a kid, I'm sure
Streets.
you loved it. But on the other hand, I'm sure you wanted your mom home too. You
No,
know?
no, she can stay at work.
Shut
I
up. I
found
remember
somebody.
I remember having them conversations when you said
Somebody to
she
keep
was
it
giving her
now.
time.
A hot meal. Yeah, I would feel some type of way because she's with those,
Yeah.
those kids. That, but as I got older, when you younger, it's like you just leaving me here with bologna and white bread. But they eating good. You know what I'm saying? so,
Yeah.
so it was those times. But mom wasn't home in the evening time. What you doing? Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You was being
yeah.
Slide on
resilient.
through.
Come on,
You was
Philly.
bouncing back.
Out and back.
Hey, hey. Last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back.
Bounce back.
Wah, wah. He's here
Uh,
all night, folks. He's here all
uh,
night.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I I don't know, man. Both my kids are both pretty different. My daughter, she'll call me numerous times throughout the day on Father's Day. So because usually on some aspect, she'll probably come through on something because she'll know that I'm cooking. So she'll come her and bring her dog and her husband, and they'll come hang out. And I told you that they should married, so they got to go holler at his side. So they do a lot of
Traveling around
yeah,
the
yeah.
house.
So
Yeah.
which young couples do, when me and my wife was, younger, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing from
Old
her
couples
crib.
do it too, Chad. I mean,
No, old
tired.
couples is not
Oh,
going.
couple,
No,
we
what
pick,
I'm talking
we
about,
pick, we
what I'm
pick, we
saying,
pick and
what
choose.
One destination, two tops.
what I'm saying is when you are not married yet. So even if I'm 45 and I'm dating somebody new, then we still got to figure out whose house we going to. It ain't got nothing to do with age.
It's
It got
definitely a
something to
marriage
do with the
thing.
newness.
It's definitely.
But what I'm saying, when you get older, you may pick one. You may not try and do both. You may just go. We're gonna go here. We're gonna
No,
chill out.
Thanksgiving.
I got
and
to
we'll
figure
go to yours Christmas.
No, I will say for Mother's Day, what we did is, he took me out for Mother's Day the day before. That was my suggestion. Take me out the day before, so the day of you could be with your mom. That's how we figured that out. And and then I could be with my mom.
Yeah, it's good looking up.
So, well, yeah, they're traveling, and we would have had to do both. And I still ended up kind of doing both because I ended up taking his mom flowers. But
yeah, that is our main thing where we at now. My wife it bugs her because she be like, she that initiator, like, call your dad, he's at home by himself and it's Father's Day. But my kids know me, they like, he cool. He probably don't even want us to call him, but they
see, mothers don't see it like that. We don't see it like that. We see it as you still have to acknowledge. Even if, here's my thing.
They do. They give it to you.
If they completely spoiled you. If you had an atmosphere, because sometimes we get used to stuff because we don't get it. So if you had an atmosphere where they did all the cooking, where they bought you stuff, where they centered their day around you, would that be something you would enjoy, or would it piss you off or annoy you?
Of course, it's not going to
not piss you off, but I mean annoy you.
But no,
you said it would annoy you.
It will not annoy me or piss me off or upset
do you
me.
Think,
of course, I would enjoy it.
But do you think you gotten used to it not happening? Is that what happened?
Not necessarily, no, because they have done things. They've made a day for me. I don't know how they got me out of work one day. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that, but they got me out of work one day and took me to. I think we went to the zoo. We went out to eat. Went to the Cleveland Zoo. Hung out.
Am I missing stuff at the zoo? Do we take daddy to the zoo
for family time? But growing up,
I love the zoo.
I love the zoo. Me, like I said, me and Maylee got a summer pass every summer, on up until just about COVID, maybe the year prior to COVID, maybe 2018 or 19.
Yeah, but the zoo always been a big deal.
Always.
Okay.
Every day, all day. I would, and then don't even forget SeaWorld used to be when SeaWorld was here. That was
on Father's
Day. Yeah, Father's Day, any day. Whatever day you trying to go to the zoo, as long as it's not 90 degrees, I'm with it.
Yeah.
You like the zoo?
I like the zoo. The aquarium, she's still leery on the aquarium. She don't like being under the water, but she love animals. She love, that type of stuff. We talked about the planetarium also.
Have you ever done the Columbus Zoo?
Never been in the Columbus Zoo.
Did the Columbus? Well, it's been. Damn, we went 2005 or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe?
we went. It was some time ago.
Maybe 2015. What was maybe born? 08. Maybe like 10 or 12. It was been a minute. Matter of fact, I don't know the picture of my documentary of those mixed kids. Maylee was super young, so that's to let you know how long ago. But it was there at Columbus Zoo because in the back they had like the feeding tanks where you could feed like the stingrays, and they had like a little amusement park back there and stuff. So yeah, because Columbus Zoo is nice.
A really nice zoo.
Yeah. Cleveland Zoo got zip lining now. Cleveland Zoo has zip
lining, and Cleveland Zoo has. They also have the merry-go-round. Is that merry-go-round?
Something that go around the park?
The trolley.
No, they have a merry-go-round. They have an actual merry-go-round.
Oh, okay.
And then they also got rides.
Yeah.
They got rides.
They gonna keep the rides. I'm cool. I like just checking out animals.
I did a zip line to get them trying. Yeah.
Columbus Zoo has obviously it's huge, and then they have an aquarium, and they have an aquarium you can walk through, like you know how you see the ones on TV where the things are, you're in it, you're walking through it. They have that, and then they also have a water park.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And then they also do a water show with the dolphins and like other animals. They do a whole show. Like I was like, "Where's Shamu?"
Like I said, you can feed the stingrays back there and stuff.
Yeah. I liked it. I told the kids, I was like, we might go back there because I want to go. When we went, I couldn't get the tickets to the water park, and my kids love water. We all love water, and so this time I want to make sure we go to the water park.
Yeah. Okay, I'm all right. Well, I can do either or without water. I ain't sure.
My head knotted up.
What?
I do water right now. I couldn't do water after I get my hair done.
You got lives. That's the whole point.
But I said if I get a style, the water just help loosen it up. I ain't, my hair.
Go now.
Touch my hair.
Listen, this is why I got these things.
Don't touch my hair.
So I could be like, just getting all this stuff.
Aerodynamic over here.
Low maintenance. Low maintenance.
Oh,
low maintenance.
No maintenance. Ain't no low. It's no maintenance.
You can't get no lower than no. But yeah, the zoo's the spot, and we love it. And like I said, my son, he taking me to the Guardians game on Friday. It's his Father's Day gift to me, and but yeah, they do their due diligence, but they know Dad though. That's the good part about my kids is that they know me. No matter how much their mom try to push them into doing extra, because she extra on everything, but they good, man. I ain't got no gripes. No gripes.
What you got? Cooties over there? I'm scratching.
My ribs is itching for some reason, man.
Lord.
Yeah, he gonna take me to the game, and we're gonna hang out.
Take me to the game. Like a little monkey over there. All right, you guys. Yeah. We actually have 6 minutes to say our last comment.
Really?
Yes.
It's
I thought Dougie Fresh was on. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
He's here all night, folks.
That's right. That's right. If you need a laugh, go ahead and hit me up, y'all.
That almost scared the shit out of me. Because I was about to be like, who in the hell?
Sorry, sneaking in the room.
Y'all almost saw me jump out the roof.
All right, who wants to go first?
I can't think of anything when it comes to finding work-life balance. I can't.
It's not work-life. It's just balance. Period.
Find a balance. But no, when it comes to anything in life, find that balance. Find that, as they say, the happy medium. And whatever it is, if it's spending time with somebody, find a way to figure out to spend time. And when you're there, appreciate those moments also. Find a way to find some balance, to find the time to appreciate moments.
And
how about
wait,
that? How about that?
You almost had it. You should have kept going.
I should have kept going.
Nah, because she was
Yeah.
singing it. She's almost had it to the end.
I thought she was doing T.I. Now.
Whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm pretty much on the same wavelength with that. And, you know, it's kind of tough to find your yin and your yang, because you know you're saying you're supposed to have those type of energies in your soul. So try to take yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit, so you don't get too stagnant in your ways. That'll give your spirit a little jolt. You know what I'm saying? Try to change your vibration a little bit. And, you know, try to keep your mental clear. That helps. That helps with good life balance on all shapes, forms, and fashions. Because if you got clear mentals, you're not putting a bunch of BS inside your soul, whether you're watching it, hearing it, sniffing it, or tasting it.
Sniffing it?
Sniffing it. You know, certain smells make your mind go certain places. Like, have you ever been outside and smelled somebody's barbecue grill and they grilling burgers, and it automatically put your mind at some, like, you think you have somebody's cooking. I'm like, dang, somebody cooking some burgers. Oh, smell good as it. You know what I mean?
The smell from the grill could spark up a scoundrel, huh? All the kids playing out front. With the
Oh,
girls running around. Girls, we're done with that.
Oh,
Why the DJ spinning the tune? Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah. All truth. That's true.
all truth.
All truth. All truth. So, and it's good to have your mind right, so you can receive and deny the things that throw you off tilt, push you off your square, as they say.
Yeah.
Push you on. I ain't never heard that.
Get off my
Who say
square.
that?
Yeah.
You never heard nobody say, don't let them knock you off your square.
Trying to get me off my square.
No, that must be an old people.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe that's just a little bit before your time. And player talk.
Oh, I like player talk. My favorite is "You too near me not to hear me." That's my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yes. So we're talking about finding balance. It is important to find a balance, because you don't want to lack in the most of important areas. If you can find a balance, you can find peace, and that's why it's important. We all want to have peace of mind or peace in life. Some people don't want peace, but finding a balance will give you, will put you in a place where you are not so easily agitated. You're not so easily anxious, where things kind of make sense. And then you are able to produce more when you are not in a state of chaos. So do your best to find a balance in all that life presents it though to do. And take something away. Finding a balance also means take away the things that are not serving you. So if something is not serving you, get rid of it. It's okay. If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. That's
Let
how
her
life.
go. Let her go. She comes back.
I don't know how we got to women. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for O Comes the Dawn with Lisa, Kevin, JB, the show that talks about life's lessons, as you can see. Yeah, around again. I've been working on it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this post, and tell somebody about us. Because we are here every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. talking about life's lessons. If you would like to share with us some of your show topics, please do so in the comment section, or feel free to email us at ohcomesthedon@gmail.com. Again, that's ohcomesthedon@gmail.com. I don't know what he's talking about. Call. We're not giving out phone numbers. But feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night, everybody, and see you next week.